today I have for you a very adorable, a very cute, a very exciting new video. We are going to be making handmade nail charms in molds. We have hand sculpted our little hearts out on this channel, but I don't believe we've ever done it in a mold. We haven't made nail charms in molds yet, and it is just perfect timing because look what I just got. The cutest package ever. If W Babylon over on Instagram not only makes adorable nails, a lot of 3D nails, which you know I love, but she also has a adorable nail supply company where she makes custom charm molds. And we're not talking just like rinky-dink little molds. Oh no. Nay, nay. We're talking Rilakuma. We're talking Tokidoki. We are talking Tamagotchi, Sunny Angel, Sanrio, like all of it. And they're the most detailed molds I have ever seen, you guys. I've gotten, you know, I have a lot of molds from like Temu, Ali, whatever. And they do make some good molds. I've always said, like, there's good molds over there. These are superior. She has thought of like everything. You get different sized heads. You get little add-ons like flowers, meringue, like we have 6 molds. We have 6 molds. We're gonna look through. She also has nail clay. Now, I have showed you guys this one before. No, this one. I showed you guys this one before. I ordered this from her a few months back. So this is her, like, her first nail clay palette. The first color story that she came up with. And then she has a original pastel. This is the pastel version 2, and look. Is that not just so satisfying? Like both of these. Just the palette of clays like all together. I can't take it. You guys know, I love things like this. I love just looking at it. Like, it's so satisfying. I want to take them right. They just look so cute. So she actually has three different palettes of clay. I have 2 of them. She also has a white single, which I got. And then we've got some glitters. We also have a brand new brush from her. So we have all kinds of good stuff to go over and check out and try, because I have never tried her things. I had gotten a couple of things from her before and I've just been kind of waiting, and now it's like perfect time because I have these molds. We've got the new brush. We've got all the goods. So I am so excited. We're going to make these. We're going to make some Tamagotchis. I'm obsessed with Tamagotchis right now, you guys. I go through phases of like liking certain characters. Tamagotchi is where it's at right now. I think it's all the colors. Like they're so cute. So we're going to make those and we're going to have fun. I've been really looking forward to this video. I think it's going to be a good time. So welcome if you're new and welcome back if you are not. If all of that sounds good to you, then you should probably grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, because we're going to make some really cute shit. The package is so cute, just right out the get-go, like her little stamp, and she gets her wrapping paper made, and it's all just so cute. So right off the get-go, you get your little thank you card. So adorable. So this is her Instagram, her YouTube, all that good stuff. So as far as her website goes, she does what I do, it seems like, and she closes her website, she'll open it, take so many orders for like a certain drop, and then she'll close it again. So her website is currently closed, it's currently locked, so just give her a follow on Instagram, That's where she does all of her updates and everything on stories, just like I do. And she'll post updates whenever she's going to have another drop. All right, so first off, I got her new brush, which is awesome. It's her 3D nail art brush, but it also has a scooper on the end of it. So here is the shape. So nice. I love it. So this is literally the perfect shape for shaping and smoothing out your 3D nail work. And then you also get a scooper on the end to scoop your clay out of the container, which I love because I always forget to grab myself a little scooper when I sit down and start to do some nails. So I love that it's all one piece and it's so cute. So cute. All right. Let's see what's in here. So I believe I ordered 5 molds, and I think she threw an extra one in here for free for me, which is so nice. So all of the molds are silicone molds, and they come in these really cute little boxes, which are not just cute, they're functional. They keep all of the dust and little tiny hairs that love to stick to silicone molds out of there. You can keep them in these little cases. So nice. So we'll do a little close-up of these in a second. But I also got her version 2 pastel 3D clay gel palette, which, so she does palettes of 3D clays, which I love. I just love looking at it. Like, it's just so satisfying. It's so cute. So she has three different versions of clay palettes. She has this one, and then she has her original pastel, and then she also has this one that I got from her in my last order. This is her original colors. Much brighter. And then she also has like some darker, like a black, a dark purple, a dark green. So, I love both of these. I love the colors in this one are my favorite so far. And then she also includes, which I've never seen this before, they're really interesting, they're protective finger films. So my guess, I have not tried them yet, but is if you either didn't have gloves or you didn't want to wear full hand gloves, that these are probably little like films that you would take off and wrap around your fingertips that you would be using to like touch the clay with to protect your fingers, which... genius. Like, that's so smart. So smart. So again, I didn't buy these. She just throws these in your package, I believe. So thank you. That is so nice. I'll have to try those out. And then this was just a little freebie of her glitters. She has, I mean, there's even like little charms and little Fimos in here. She also sells glitters and they're so cute. I ordered a couple last time, her Funfettis. Like, her packaging is, excuse me, is adorable for one, but the glitters are so cute. I really love this one, Rainbow Dash. There's like little tiny smileys and little stars, all different colors. And then this is shooting stars. It's like metallics, little metallic like shooting stars. Let's take a closer look at the molds. These are the things that I'm most excited about. I love, you guys, she has so many different molds, and I'm part of her Instagram group. She has like a little group on there that you can join, and she does polls on new characters that we should do, or that she should do, that we, like I'm part of it, that she should do molds with. She takes like, she asks us what we want to see. Like, she's got so many good ones coming. Everybody has so many good ideas, and I just need a whole collection of her molds. Like, so first off, she has these labeled as Sanrio bunnies. We have Usahana on here, which you know I love. And you even get little teeny tiny meringues. Like, her molds are very detailed, and you typically get like multiple options. Like, some of the characters, you'll get like 3 different sized heads. Like, they're really, really cool and thought out. I really, really like her molds. So, so cute. And then another one that I needed. I had to have it. Tokidoki. Look at the little Tokidoki unicorn. The little donuts. And these are pretty small, you guys. Like, look at compared to like my finger. They're tiny. They're so cute. So cute. I feel like molds that are this tiny can be kind of intimidating because it's like, how do you still have to paint it, right? But there's ways, and I feel like it's definitely easier and a more beginner friendly thing to use, a mold, rather than just going out and having to just completely sculpt it by hand. At least you can just stick some 3D nail gel in here, cure it, and you've got the whole shape down. Then you just have to like fill in where the eyes are, where the face is. Much easier than just doing it by hand. So I think it's a great option, and it's just a time-saving option too for anybody that does nails. I love it, and we're going to be making one of these today. I have to make these little Tamagotchis. Look at this one. I have to. Look at the little Tamagotchi pets. Oh, these are, honestly, I think these ones are my favorite. I was most excited for the little Tamagotchi characters. I don't know what it is. I just love them. I love them so much. They're so cute. Okay, and then Rilakuma. I got 2 Rilakuma ones. This is one of them. Look at the tiny little cherries with his face in them. Are you joking? They're so tiny. They're teeny tiny. Oh. And the ice cream cone? I can't. They're too cute. They're too cute. All right. And then these last 2. This is the second Rilakuma. And you get some full-bodied ones in here. This one is so cool because he's actually like laying down, looking up. So you'd put it on the nail like this. So cute. And that would be, I feel like that would just be so much more difficult to sculpt by hand. I'm so thankful that she came out with these molds because, oh, Lord, it makes my life easier. But you get like multiple different size little heads. I love it. I just love it so much. And then this is the one that she threw in here, the Sunny Angel mold, which I feel like is pretty popular. So you get 3 different sized heads and then 2 bodies. Again, this one is laying down flat on their stomach with this little button here. Oh. So cute. Oh, I love them. All right, let's make something. I've been dying, you guys, this whole weekend. I just have been waiting to use these. Oh, they're so cute. I'm so excited. I love making charms. All right, I am going to be making this little guy right here. So I am going to use some of her pastel yellow. Now you could totally do this a couple different ways. You could go ahead and paint in the eyes and the cheeks and things right now if you wanted to, and then flash cure before you add the clay. Or you can do what I'm doing right now and add the clay and then paint on all the little details afterwards. Totally up to you. Oh, see, little hair. At least it's on the back. I swear I don't know where they came from. Or where they come from. Ugh. They're my nemesis. So you just want to keep like squishing down, because you want to make sure there isn't air bubbles in there when you flip this over in a second. And you can use this to kind of clean up like in between the ears. Just going to kind of scrape off a little bit to get this cleaned up down here. Okay, I think we got it all nice and smooth. Looks good from back here. I don't see any air bubbles up front. Maybe one little one where the eye is, but... I think we're okay. All right, I think I'm gonna pop it in and cure it for 30 seconds on each side, and then we'll come back and we'll pop it out and see what she looks like. The back be looking a little messy, but I think the front is promising. Let's pop it out of the mold. It's just got a little bit of stuff to clean up around the edges, but no biggie. Oh my god, it's so cute. So any of this little extra, like little clay that gets around the edge, just pick it off. Are you joking? So cute. So cute. Okay, before we paint this one, I want to make one more. So we'll set that one aside. I want to make this one up here with pink. So I'm going to take the bright pink. This one's mainly all head. That's what she said. Okay. So we're just gonna, bloop. Oh, dude, I have stuff on my fingers, apparently. Let's just make sure that part's on the back. Okay. Oh, this shape's easier than that one because it's mainly just the round head with a couple little legs. Alright, so see how you can see there's bubbles in there? All where the eyes are and stuff. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to start squishing, like kind of open this up and squish down in there with this to get it really in there. Come back, smooth it out again with your finger. It's better. It looks like there's a little bit more over here. If you leave the bubbles there and you take it out of the mold, you're just going to have little pockets of like pieces where the clay isn't, like little indents, you know, and it's just not going to look as nice. So that's why you just always want to make sure to get that filled in. Alright, we're looking better. I just need to get all this cleaned up. A little bit more. I like these clays. They're nice. They're like the perfect amount of soft to get in these molds. All right, we're looking better. So I like to just use my tweezers because these have such little like legs and little arm aspects to them to just kind of like get in there and get that like moved out of here so you don't have as much to clean up afterwards. It just makes things a little bit easier. I definitely have too much clay in there. Okay, so you can just kind of go from this side and look and see how there's like a little bit above the head. I'm just going to use my tweezers to push that down. Now if you don't do this and you cure it, not the end of the world. You can use a file. You'll either be able to pick it off with your fingers or you can use a file to kind of file that off depending on the spot. But some of these spots are really small, so I just like to make sure that I get it as cleaned up as possible. Like in between the arms and the legs. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. I like this pink color too. She's cute. All right. We're looking good. We're looking bubble free. So I'm going to pop this in 30 seconds on each side and we'll be back. All right, let's pop it out. This is the best part. Oh, I got some hairs in her. Dang it, these dang hairs. So cute though. We'll cover up the hairs. I'll try. So as you can see, there's just a little bit of like extra clay that was around the edges. We can just pick that off typically. Just like with your fingernail. Or with tweezers. Usually it just picks right off. Alright, I picked out my colors for my Miss Pink Nail palette, of course. So I did white, black, this pink, that pink mixed with a little bit of white, and that blue. Let's get painting. Okay, we're going to start with this one. So for this, I'm actually going to use an acrylic paint marker for the whites of the eyes. I just think it's going to be a lot easier than using paint. These are super handy. It's literally just an acrylic paint marker. You can get them on Amazon, probably AliExpress, Temu. I just like these ones. I have the really fine tips. And they air dry, and they dry pretty quick. So you just got to make sure you let it dry before you go in with gel on top. So all I'm going to do is color in where the eyes are. Maybe. Get a little more paint out. There we go. You just get a little bit more control than you do with a brush. And since we just need this entire eye to be colored white, it's just easier, you know? And these are good to have anyway, because if you like doing like graffiti nails or like even just stuff like this, like little intricate designs on little charms. The firm tip is a little bit easier to handle than a brush. we just gotta make sure that dries before we go in with the blue. Boom. So cute. I literally, you guys, I love these so much. Let's do the cheeks while we wait for the eyes to dry. So for the cheeks, I'm just going to use this lighter pink that I had mixed, like that one pink with white. I'm just going to use a little bit of that on the cheeks. I was thinking of using a more jelly like cheek gel, but since this base of the charm is yellow, I just didn't think it was going to show up that great, so I wanted to use more of like an opaque color. So I'm just using a little bit of this on each cheek. And these are so fun because even if, like, I don't have a nail set that I'm making with these right now, but I will save them, and then I have like pre-made charms to use on a future Tamagotchi set that I fully plan on making because, oh my god, I can't wait to use all the stickers that we just got and these. It's gonna be so cute. Need more on this side. Okay, we're going to cure the nose so we don't mess them up. All right, now I want to go in with blue on like the inner 2/3 of the eye and then the outer 2/3 of the eye on that side. So I'm just going to use this blue. Oh, that's too much. Whew. Almost messed myself up there. And I am using Kersania's 6mm liner brush, the tiniest little bitsy little baby liner brush to ever exist. Perfect for things like this. Sorry guys, I can't breathe. This thing is so tiny. Hold your breath. I don't know why I like these little Tamagotchi characters so much. They're becoming my favorite. I think it's all the colors. They're so cute. Okay, so we've got... Look at him, he's coming together. So cute. All right, I'm going to cure that and I'm going to go and I'm going to do the exact same thing on this eye and then we'll be back to do the pupil. All right, I did the pupil on that side. Look at him. Let's do the pupil on the other side. So you need like the tiniest little bit, and I showed you guys this before, but if you're new, whenever you are getting gel on your brush, you don't want to just like dip it in and then come up and you're gonna have like this little ball on the end of your brush. You always want to dip in and pull and kind of wiggle like this so that you get evenly coated. Since we're doing just a little tiny pupil, you just want a little bit on the end of the brush. Just a little bit. You don't want like a little ball hanging off the end of your brush or you're gonna mess it up. So you just want to go in right here. More. Just like that. Let's flash those bourbons. All right, now we're just going to go in with that same blue for the mouth. So again, you just kind of want to wiggle and pull, wiggle and pull. You do not want a big blob on the end or you're going to end up with like a blob where you don't want a blob, you know? We want to be blob free, especially for his little smile. So the smile is skinny, so we shall not be breathing right now. I'm just going to start here. Flip it. He's looking cute. He's looking cute. I'm going to flash cure that, and then we're going to go in for his little hat. We just need to paint a blue hat on him. I think I'm going to add a couple little extra things because you know me. You know I can't just leave it how it's supposed to be. I have to add extras, like little stars, I'm thinking. So I'm just going to use this little bit of a wider brush. I really cannot remember where I got this. It's a Japanese brush. It's by this brand, Fauve. I don't know, it's just really nice. It's got like the perfect thickness that I need right now, so I wish I remember where I got it. I think I've had it for a little while, maybe? Alright, so since we are painting blue over yellow, I might have to do a couple coats just so it doesn't turn out green. We'll see. I could have put a white base over this first and then painted the blue on top, but I'll just do 2 coats if needed. Sorry, I can't really talk. There's so much little detailed painting going on in this video. And if you guys are ever not sure, like, what colors do I use, or like what the face should look like, for one, you can Google it and then just have like a picture up while you're painting. But she also has videos on her Instagram showing how to make a lot of these little characters. So it's very helpful. I'm like really trying to not have to do 2 coats, but I think I'm gonna. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look green. I can just see through parts of this. Oh shoot, I just messed it up. I think I fixed it. All right. I think we'll cure and see. And then if I have to add more, I'll add more, but I think we're looking good. He is looking mighty fine, if I do say so. I think he is adorable. Look at our new friend. Are you joking? I love him. Oh, he's so cute. But you know what? He needs a little more. He needs a little more. So this is my plan. I have these tiny, again, I don't know where I got these, you guys. These tiny little stars, like iridescent stars. Look at those. So I kind of want to put like one on each of his little ears. I was thinking of maybe putting one on his belly button, his non-existent belly button too, just for a little sparkle, you know? So we're also going to try out the new cutest non-wipe jelly top because we haven't used it yet. So instead of my typical Jinbei or zombie, we're going to give this one a shot. Looks nice and thick. Not as thick as the Jinbei Crazy Top Thick Gel, but I think it's probably more like the standard. And maybe much more similar to like the zombie builder, the potted non-wipe builder that they came out with. It's more like that, like a little bit of a medium to thick viscosity instead of just like thick, you know? Okay, so first I'm just gonna dip a little this and a little that, just so I can stick the star where I want it before I top coat everything. So I'm just going to put one there and one over here. And then, like, why not put one right there? You know what I mean? Why not? Boop. You need a little something. Okay. So cute. I love. Okay, perfection. Perfection. All right, for this next one for the eyes, her eyes are black with like a little, let me show you. See her eyes? She's got one little eyelash, and then also her mouth is black. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this. This is like a really fine tipped black marker that works perfect for little detailed nail work. So we're just gonna go in with this. And get her little peepers. If you don't have any little like markers like this, get them. They come in so handy for certain things with nails. It's just amazing. And I think I got this whole pack of these on, oh, I hope I can remember. I want to say AliExpress. It could have been Amazon though. I know Amazon has them. I will try to find them, you guys. If I can't, I apologize. This is the brand, Hongai? Hongai. But just a very small, I don't know what the millimeter of this is. I want to say it was like, I don't know. I can't remember. But it came in the pack of like 5 or 6, all the same, so I have a bunch of them. And then I'm just going to do her little eyelash. Wish me luck here, because it is really small. It's so small. Oh, I got it. It's perfect. Ah. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, I gotta get the under part of her eye. So cute, you guys. I love these so much. All right, I'm gonna go do her other eye. I love this little one. I'm gonna go do her other eye. I can't even. So precious. Okay, I'm gonna use this marker to also do her little smile. This is just so much easier than trying to get in here with a little brush. Because this tip is like so firm, you know, compared to a brush. A wibbly wobbly brush. Boom. Super easy. Super easy. All right, now we've got to do her little cheeks. So I'm going to use this color pink. And just go right over her little cheeks. You could totally use a dotting tool for this also. It would work amazing. Whatever you prefer. How was your weekend, you guys? How rude of me, I'm just now asking. I hope it was good. Mine was good. I did a little organizing, a little cleaning. We went out to eat on Saturday to this place that we've been wanting to go to for like months and months and months and months, but they're always just like packed. And now I see why. Delicious. It was delicious. All right, there's your little cheekaroos. flash cure. Now all we have left is to put a little pupil in her eye, in her eyes. And then we're gonna add a little extra, of course. I'm gonna put a couple little flowers on her head. And actually there is a couple little tiny flower molds within the molds that I got, not on this mold that we use, but there's a couple flowers on a different mold. And I would use that, but I have these little tiny flowers right here that I think would be really cute. So I think we're just gonna use those. But first, I just gotta put a little pupil in each eye. A little sparkle. Sorry if you can hear people in the bathroom next door. How rude. These are so much fun. I really had been looking forward to using them. Like, I love things that get you excited to do something that you like do all the time, you know? I need that. I need that sometimes. Okay, put a little bit too much on that one. All right, we're gonna use a couple of these. So I want a purple one and I want a green one. Just the tiniest of the tiny flowers that are in here. I think these are the smallest. That's so cute. Use that one, and then I need a green one because, you know, green and pink. I just can't have enough. Perfect. Oh, no, you don't go in there. There, okay. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the cutest gel to glue these babies on there. I'm just gonna put one on each. Boop, boop. Oh, my eyes just did that thing. Do your eyes ever do that thing where they like twitch like really fast and you have to like take a second to, whoa, like I can't see? Do your eyes do that? Or am I just an alien? They do that every once in a while. It drives me crazy. Okay. Oh, yes. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Are you kidding? I feel like, does she need little stars? I think I might just leave her. Oh, she's just adorbs. Just adorbs. All right, you guys, we just need to top coat these babies. Okay, let's move this. So, again, we are using... Have you guys tried this yet? It's literally brand new. I think it just came out like a month ago. And I'm excited to actually try it. So, you know the drill. You know the brush. We will be using the Diami Round Flat number 17. magic brush. I use it for everything. It's my favorite. It's the best brush to top coat. It's the best brush to do anything with, in my opinion. So we're just gonna dip a little in. We're gonna cover this whole thing up. Oh. Is this everybody's favorite part? I just love it. Like, look at, look at him. Okay. And I'm obviously probably going to get some like down on the sides, like where the stand is, just because this is so tiny. And it doesn't like, I could have, what I should have done is set a little blob, because I use nail gel glue tabs to secure like typically nails, but today charms, to my stands. And I should have put like a ball of tack underneath it so it was like up off of the nail stand, you know? But it's okay. Any of this gel that comes down off the side of the charm, you can just totally file off. It's no biggie. No biggie at all. Oh, these are just adorable. Just adorable. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Ugh, I can't wait to make a set of nails with these, you guys. And I think I explained this in my press-on. What video was it? A press-on video? I don't remember. But I always go over my charms and everything when I'm top coating with like a thick top coat like this, like the Jin B, this one, the Zombie Builder non-wipe potted one. Instead of going around all of my charms, I top coat completely over them so they're like encapsulated into the nail. And let me tell you, it makes such a difference in how your charms last, for one, because those are not coming off. They cannot catch on anything. But I think it also just looks really good. It makes them like really shiny, and it just looks better, in my opinion. Everybody's got an opinion, you know, but I just love how it looks. The thing I will not go over are crystals, because that just dulls the... You always want to go over or around the crystals for sure. I thought about using like a glittery clear top coat or like a layer over these. It would have looked really cute, but for my first time using these, I just wanted to play around, figure them out. I don't use molds a ton, so I have like some really intricate full body like Y2K Hello Kitty molds that have just honestly intimidated me, and I need to try them now. Alright, I'm gonna cure these. Alright guys, the finished little charmies. What do you think? I think they're so cute. And honestly, for my first try, like, I think they're adorable. I've obviously used molds a million times, but when it comes to using a mold for like tiny little details, it really does take some practice. So I'm really excited to keep playing with these and see like what else I can think of to do with them, because I just love adding little aspects to them, like the little stars or flowers or whatever, you know, like you can make these totally custom, and I just think they're so fun. They're so cute. So now I want to organize these and put them in a little organizer. A little organizer like this. My goal is to have this completely filled up with custom little handmade charms so that when I go to make a set of nails, I can like go in here and pick out my little Tamagotchi charm or my little Tokidoki charm, my little Sunny Angel charm. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot even take it. I think I'm gonna put these both in the same little spot, like my little Tamagotchis will be in this little corner, and pretty soon we're gonna get this bad boy completely filled up. That would be the most satisfying thing. Look at them in there. Little friends. All right, guys, that's it. Please let me know, what were your favorite molds that you, like, which mold is your favorite? Mine, I really love the Tamagotchi mold. I think they're so cute. Honestly, all of them, obviously, all of them, but I really, I'm just obsessed with Tamagotchis right now. So yeah, let me know, which one is your fave? Are you gonna try to get one? I definitely, they're reasonably priced. They're really fun to use. You can make, like, this ups your nail game by 100 times, you know, like nobody would even know that you used a mold. It just looks like, you know, it's a hand sculpted charm, and it still is hand sculpted. You still have to sculpt it. You still have to paint it. Like, it just ups your nail game, I feel like, so much. They're just so cute. I just love them. I love them. I can't wait to make more. I can't wait. All right, guys, let me know your fave mold. Don't forget to check her out on Instagram, FW Babylon. Check her out. Give her a follow. I love ya. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I post. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very, very soon on Friday. Bye, guys!